And it's the Kings to start out. Now Sacramento starting 5. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Shaq in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
This is where you let O'Neal eat. Actually feast. Feed him inside, and you'll get paid off for it.
Knocked loose. Curry with it. Leonard picks him up. Curry can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's KD. SGA with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry a screen on Kobe. Leonard against Curry. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside.
And it's Wembanyama's size that makes him a potent defensive presence.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside, Bryant. Shoots over Curry. Kobe's shot is off.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Curry against Kobe. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Supersonics. Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Crosses over. Count it.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Leonard. Bryant looking over the floor. Can they get it? Good D by LeBron. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Sacramento moving it around. Three-pointer. No good on that one. Trail by 4. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes. So don't worry about that. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by Stephen Curry. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to James. Clock at 6. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo passes to Bryant. Leonard against Curry. Here's KD. Trying to get something going. The Sonics again can't hit. Kings leading now by 6. SGA passes to LeBron. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Curry's got 5.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Leonard. It's deflected. Stolen by O'Neal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Ball's knocked loose.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And James drills them both.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. Looking for the first basket of the game. Here's Kobe. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Bryant's mid-range game is an absolute killer. So confident in that space.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. SGA with the ball. Shaq with a screen on Leonard. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Bryant outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Sacramento in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. They've got Kobe. Wembanyama's out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Durant, and it's Leonard in at the point.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Durant. It's up a three. Oh, the silky smooth three from KD.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Curry's shot is good.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. James defending. James against Kobe. It's Bryant converting down low.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Pass to Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Durant. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Stolen by O'Neal. Kobe with the steal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. O'Neal with the steal. Kobe against James. Now, here is O'Neal. Mobley finds James over Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Let's trail by 14. And it's Giannis missing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Shaq, and stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Kobe. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Curry, wide open, off target with his three. Right at the free throw line, and it's Bryant missing. Sacramento leading by 12. Floats it up there for Mobley. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama against Gilgeous-Alexander. That cuts the lead to single digits. Durant's got 6.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
And so here's Sacramento. They've led by as many as 14 points. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento again missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return turn the three, but he just couldn't get it together.
Durant wide open. He fires. Another three for Seattle.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
SGA passes to Mobley. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go. 13 points in the game.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Here's Giannis, and he banks in the layup.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's SGA. The 15-footer. That shot off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Sacramento Kings. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the floor for Sacramento, Evan Mobley is out there with James. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. Mobley outside. Pass to Curry. Now Shaq. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Wembanyama. Good D by Mobley.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Leonard. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo, and stolen by LeBron. Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
The Kings shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That free throw good from SGA.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Now here's Bryant. He has 6. He was all alone on that one. Bryant's got 8.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to Curry. Back to SGA. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Now here's Giannis. Right side Durant. Seattle needs to get off a shot. From deep, Giannis. Mobley with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 9. James kicks to SGA. It's Curry outside. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Wembanyama passes to Kobe. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Sacramento. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. SGA kicks to Mobley. Antetokounmpo with the steal and the dunk by Giannis.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Kevin?
Merci. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Outside Curry. Sacramento again missing. It's trailed by 8 to the paint. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
So it's Sacramento now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry with it. Picked up by Kobe. To Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. And stolen by James. SGA finds Curry. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Kings. Wembanyama outside. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Mobley. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mobley's got his second basket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Wembanyama, a screen on James. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Peyton on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. We've got Antetokounmpo. Kobe is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Let's trail by 10. Wembanyama outside. Kobe against LeBron. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Kings. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here is James, guarded by Kobe. A kick out to Mobley. Shaq with a screen on Durant. Here's SGA. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Pass to O'Neal. Curry on the wing. Defended by Bryant. Tries it from 19. Cleared away by Leonard.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Wembanyama. Jumper is off. And so James will bring it up for Sacramento. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Curry outside, takes the three. No good there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Takes it from 10. Mobley there for the rebound. Kings leading now by 12. They double team Curry. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. It's James.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Lets loose a three. The shot is off. Here's Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Mobley. Outside, SGA. Curry outside. Now James. Mobley sets the pick for LeBron. Here comes LeBron. He nails it from 11.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Stolen by O'Neal. Now James. Curry outside. And there's the three.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Wembanyama rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Stephen Curry. Crane from outside.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now Durant, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Mobley looking it over. Bryant against Curry. And the layup is off. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.